And then it says that everybody's a member. We're special.
Very well, I'll call Regional Council meeting to order. Please be advised that tonight's meeting is available for the public to attend virtually, is being streamed and recorded. Should virtual attendees wish to address council during either the public comment period or the question and answer period, use the raise hands feature on your webinar controls. When it is your turn and are prompted, unmute your microphone, state your name, and ask your question. Once your question has ended, you will be muted again. Council and CAO additions, I have nothing. Are there any council additions? Hearing none. Are there any CAO additions?
Yes, Mayor, it's the one regarding COVID-19 immunization.
Very well. Can I get a motion to adopt the agenda as amended? Moved by Councillor Penny, second by Councillor Roper. All those in favor? Carried. Can I ask for a motion to adopt the minutes of the informal minutes of April 24th, 2020, Special Regional Council, November 5th, 2020, Special Regional Council of November 19th, 2020, Special Regional Council of January 25th, 2021, and Regional Council of January 25th, 2021.
I'll make the motion.
Moved by Councillor Andrews, seconded by Councillor Dolan. All those in favor? Carried. Are there any virtual attendees which that want to comment on tonight's agenda? Very well. Business arising, email poll, rise and report in camera resolution number 11, 2021 for ratification. I'll ask for a motion to ratify the resolution passed by an email poll that in-camera Regional Council Resolution 1121 that a budget be pre-approved for $35,150, carry forward of $18,650, and a grant of $16,500 for the implementation of the Tourism Strategic Plan. Moved by Councillor Penny, seconded by Councillor Souls. All those in favor? Carried. Fort Nelson and District Chamber of Commerce proclamation of Chamber of Commerce Week. Whereas a strong local business community is a key driver of local economic prosperity, creates jobs and opportunities for residents of the Northern Rockies Regional Municipality, and supports community growth. And whereas chambers of commerce leverage platforms and tools to ask questions, encourage conversation, spark discussion, and action those insights to further community development. And whereas Chamber of Commerce supports and advocates for policy development by providing organizations the tools needed to represent their best interest. And whereas the Fort Nelson District Chamber of Commerce is a business organization dedicated to representing and strengthening the Northern Rockies Regional Municipality business community, now therefore I, Mayor Gary Foster, do hereby proclaim the week of February 15th to February 19th, 2021 as Chamber of Commerce Week in the Northern Rockies Regional Municipality. The Heritage Society, Northern Rockies Regional Municipality Proclamation Heritage Week. Whereas the Northern Rockies Regional Municipality celebrates a rich history that is manifest in its museums, public library, historical sites, cultural landscapes, and whereas these assets are a source of invaluable information about the history of our community and stories about them provide a vital legacy to guide and nurture future generations. And whereas stories about the past strength of our community's unique identity and foster a sense of place, and whereas Heritage Week begins on National Heritage Day, the third Monday of February, and whereas communities throughout BC mark Heritage Week to celebrate their unique history and heritage, and whereas the Northern Rockies Regional Municipality values and wishes to conserve their rich and diverse heritage resources, and now, therefore, I, Mayor Gary Foster, do hereby proclaim the week of February 15th to 21st, 2021 as Heritage Week in the Northern Rockies Regional Municipality. Oh, I'm sorry, Kim?
Just saying, thank you, Mayor Foster.
You're welcome. Thank you, Kim. Administration Report number 8. 2021 second quarter grant and aid requests. That the two applications for 2021 second quarter grant and aid program be approved in principle. Ms. McIver?
Yeah, so thank you, Mayor, for catching that. Over the weekend, we had one of the applicants withdraw their application, which was Takashi's Animal Rescue. So the outstanding applications for the second quarter are the Northern Rockies Senior Society and the Motocross Club. So the budget has been adjusted accordingly on our side and will be taken into consideration for the third quarter applications.
Are there any comments, councillors? I'll ask for a motion then to approve these two applications. Moved by Councillor Andrews, seconded by Councillor Penny. All those in favor? Carried. Admin Report number 9, 2021, solar panel business case analysis for information. Are there any questions on this, councillors? Very well, hearing none, I'll move on. Information packages for January 27th and council information package for February the 3rd are received for information. New business items, CAO additions, immunization logistics. Mr. Barry.
Thank you, Mayor. Just an FYI for Regional Council. As I'm sure you're aware, the Phase 3 and Phase 4 BC's COVID-19 immunization plan is targeted to run from April to September of this year to vaccinate the general population. We're working with the local health officials, the HSA at the hospital to assist with certain logistics and also provide space when the time comes. The intent is we're looking at the Rec Center Community Hall and additionally possibly the Toll River Community Hall. We're looking at providing personnel to help with setup and the logistics as required. It's a really important benefit for the community, and I think it's important that we assist any way possible so that the health personnel can focus at with the task at hand. I just wanted to make council aware that we are working on that in the background with the health officials and see if there's any questions or anything or concerns from council.
Any comments, councillors? Very well. Thank you, Mr. Barry. Rec stats for January 2021 received for information. Items for discussion, councillor reports. Do we have any councillor reports?
Yes.
Councillor Gerbing.
So I attended the NCLGA Healthcare Committee on January the 27th, and the health survey, which I spoke about last time, is completed. It just went through a test run with the board members, and so it will be released soon. So hopefully everybody, when you get it in your email, please fill it out to the best of your ability and send it in. It's hoped that the themes that become apparent and that will help the board and staff, that it can be used to develop the NCLGA advocacy activities. So please remember to fill it in. Staff as well, the CAO as well, they're very interested in getting information from a variety of people. Lastly, I attended the Community Health Plan Committee meeting on February the 5th. And as always, the minutes will be included in your council information package. But I wanted to update you that Shayna Dolan has resigned as project coordinator. And the group will determine if a coordinator is required or not. So that'll take place within the next month or so. That's it. Thanks.
Thank you. The minutes of NCLGA have also been published, and I ran off a couple of copies, and I was going to give council an update on that, but they are sitting on my desk. So what I'm going to do is have staff put them in the council information packages. It's only 2 pages. Let you know what NCLGA was doing, their last meeting. Is there any other council reports? Very well. I will do my report. January 25th, I spoke with Peak Renewables. I had several calls with them regarding the statement of council's position that was going in the newspaper. January 26th to 28th, I attended the 18th annual Natural Resource Forum, virtually, of course. During that time, there were several other meetings and interviews that were going on, so I was in and out of the Natural Resource Forum. January 27th, I did an interview with Moose FM regarding 911 service coming to Northern Rockies. January 28th, I did an interview with CBC Prince George regarding Central Mountain Air, Andrew Curiata. January 28th, I also did an interview with CBC Daybreak about Central Mountain Air. January 28th, again, I spoke with Raleigh Russell, the Parliamentary Secretary for Rural Development, regarding CMA's request, and requested a meeting with the Minister Fleming, Minister of Transportation. Also on January 28th, I spoke with Minister of Municipal Affairs in a conference call regarding connectivity, 911, and I brought to Minister Osborne's attention the plight of CMA as well. Also on January 28th, there was a teleconference call with Northern Health. During that teleconference call, I spoke about the need for more messaging and greater communication regarding COVID-19 and addiction in our community. January 29th, BC Liberal Caucus, and the theme was protecting environment and responsible natural resource development. And I spoke there about CMA, the loss of our regional airline, and 911. coming to Fort Nelson. January 30th, accepted an interview with NEAT, and that's going to be taking place in the future. The BC Liberal Caucus, to go back, the BC Liberal Caucus had about 12 members of the legislature, and it was a forum with several mayors from around northern British Columbia. February 2nd, I spoke with Bob Cummings, the CEO of Central Mountain Air, who relayed some good news about us not losing our regional flights. They'd be discontinuing them between February 3rd and February 18th. So that was a good day. February 3rd, the BC Caucus, protecting families and vulnerable populations, and I spoke about addiction, the lack of support in our community for addiction, help for addiction and support. February 3rd, CBC, as it happens, Sarah Jackson contacted us for an interview with Carol from As It Happens, which ended up being a conversation with one of their news people, Nisa, and I did that interview, but I got a call back and they had declined putting that on the air. I guess they had other more important things they wanted to talk about than our Central Mountain Air issue. February 4th, interview with Randy Adams regarding CMA and also about 911. On February the 5th, I spoke to Rob Fleming, Minister of Transportation and Infrastructure, CMA. By this time, we found out that the flights were not going to get canceled, so I spoke to him about his involvement in making sure that CMA flights were not canceled in the Northern Rockies. I thanked him very much, and as always, when I speak to ministers, I invite them to the Northern Rockies to enjoy our wilderness. That is it. That's all I have. I think there was some more things, but I forgot to write them down. Are there any questions regarding regional municipality, budget, priorities set by council, or agenda business? Any questions from attendees? Very well.
Bev, can you unmute? I think you've joined.
Good evening.
Good evening.
If I may, I just had a question for Councillor Gerwing regarding the NCLJ health survey. Is that open to the public or will it just be staff and council?
Sorry, I was muted. Staff and elected officials.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Any other questions? Very well, councillors. I will ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Moved by Councillor Penny, second by Councillor Roper. All those in favor? That motion is carried and we are adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.